Booktube, so I'm back with a giant book haul to show you guys. This will be part one of 3 book hauls to come. I know it's a lot, but I've accumulated quite a number of books. I think I explained last month that there was a large number of books that I wanted to get that were coming out in May, and I feel like only a few of them were new releases, but I went ahead and got a bunch of other ones that I've been wanting for forever. And the reason it's going to be 3 parts is one of them is a pretty large manga haul, and that is going to be a completely separate video. This one is books that I've purchased throughout the month, and then I also went to the bookstore today and got some more. And then the third part will be an unboxing for an Amazon order that I did yesterday, and that will come, I believe it said it's going to come on Thursday. So for this part, it's going to be mostly new releases, along with some other ones that I've been meaning to get. And also there are 2 graphic novels that I'll show you up towards the end of the video. So the first couple are continuations in series. The first one is The One by Kira Cass. This is book 3 in the Selection trilogy. I've already read it and I can say that I thoroughly enjoyed it. Now, the Selection has never been my favorite trilogy. You could almost say it's a guilty pleasure trilogy. I don't even think I can explain why I like it so much, because the main character does annoy me a lot, so it's hard to say why, but I really did enjoy this trilogy. I did have some issues in this third book as far as they do focus a lot more on the relationship and not so much on the conflict that's going on in the world, and that kind of disappointed me. I kind of had a feeling that it wouldn't really go into detail about that, just because the whole trilogy has been more about the relationships than the actual dystopian world, but it would have been nice to get some conclusion in that part, but who knows. Maybe there'll be some like extra novellas. I don't know. We'll see. The next continuation of a series I got is Raging Star by Moria Young. This is book 3 in the Dustlands trilogy, and I was so excited to pick this up. You guys have no idea. If you follow me on Instagram, I was like Instagramming it up when it came up. Well, Instagramming it up means I was like posting like 2 pictures, but I was super excited to get this. I am in the middle of reading it right now. Really, I think I would have been done with it by now had I not already been in the middle of another book. I am more than halfway into the first book of the Codex Alara series by Jim Butcher, so I'm more focused on that book right now because, to be honest, it's got a lot more action in it than this one right now. This volume is kind of disappointing me right now as far as the trilogy goes, considering the fact that this series is one of my absolute all-time favorite trilogies ever, and I really hope it gets a lot better. But right now, it's pretty slow, which is why I'm going slower in this book. But yes, they all look beautiful next to each other, by the way. Gorgeous shades. Ugh, I'm so excited to have this entire trilogy, and I can't wait to see what happens in the end, so I am really happy I have this. This next book kind of has a story behind it, and it is Do Androids Dream of Electric Sheep by Philip K. Dick. This is sort of your classic sci-fi, and I absolutely love this edition. It's beautiful. I think this was written in the 60s, actually. Anyways, the story behind this is that I got into watching this short TV show on Netflix called Prophecies of Science Fiction, I think is what it's called, and it basically, each episode is about different science fiction authors and the technology that they talk about in their books, and how a lot of the technology that they predicted in the past has either come true or is very near to coming true. And so that just got me. This little mini series was like 8 episodes long, an hour per episode, and it just really got me into wanting to read all of the authors they talked about. Every single one of them. So I was really interested in Philip K. Dick the most, and then also I want to start reading some Isaac Asimov as well, but for now I got this one, and this particular edition was on clearance on Amazon for like, I want to say like $4, so I had to get it because it's definitely way better than the other editions that I saw. If you guys have any other recommendations for great sci-fi, I'm really looking to buy a bunch of sci-fi because I'm in that mood right now. Yes, so please recommend down below for me. After reading the first 2 books in this particular trilogy, I really like this author's writing, and I wanted to try one of her earlier works, and so I picked up Dreamdark Blackbringer by Laini Taylor, and after reading the first 2 books in her Daughter in Smoke and Bone series, I wanted to check this one out because this is an earlier series of hers about fairies. That's all I really know about it, is that it's about fairies, but I really enjoy her writing style. And I'm not too big into fairy stories, but I wasn't all that big into angel stories either until I read her other series, so hopefully I'll like that. So that is why I picked this one up. The next few books are not recommendations to me from other booktubers, but just books that I've seen on other booktubers channels that I've been really interested in. This particular one here I'm going to show you next has been recommended by Kayla from Bookdoodles on a number of occasions, I'm pretty sure. She really enjoyed this book, and it is Mistress of Rome by Katie Quinn. This is a historical fiction novel set in Rome. Really all I know, but she highly recommends it, and I've just noticed that her and I have almost the same taste in books, so anything she recommends on her channel I will definitely read. So this has actually been on my wish list on Amazon for like 4 months now, and I finally just decided I'm gonna go ahead and get it because it's been on there long enough and I need to just buy it. So I purchased it and it came in, and I can't wait to start it. I might start this one pretty soon. This next one was one that I saw on Books and Junk's channel, and she got this off Amazon based purely on the ratings on Amazon, and I went ahead and checked it out to see if she was correct. It had pretty high ratings on there apparently, and she was, and I've never heard of this author before, nor do I know too much about this book other than the fact that it's fantasy, and it is Blood Song by Anthony Ryan. All I know is it's high fantasy and it sounds pretty epic, and I cannot wait to start it. Now you all know that I'm not the biggest contemporary reader in the world. I think I've said it on a number of occasions. This next one I got mostly purely because of the cover, and I want it sitting on my shelf and it will match the other one that this author wrote, and it is What I Thought Was True by Huntley Fitzpatrick. She is the author of My Life Next Door, which I tried to read last year and only got halfway through. It kind of started to bore me a little bit, but I think this cover is beautiful and the spine is gorgeous on this book, and every time I looked at it on somebody's channel I thought how much I wanted it to sit on my shelf. Now who knows when I'll get to reading this. I don't know. I'm going to attempt to read some contemporary novels this summer, but I'm going to be very picky about which ones I do, and I didn't get the best impression from this author's other books, so I'm not sure if it will be this one, or I'm not sure, maybe I'll try picking up the other one and trying to finish it, because I do sort of remember where I left off, and so we'll see. But for now, this gorgeous book is finally on my shelf, and I won't have to look at it on other people's channels and envy wanting it on my shelf anymore, so I'm pretty happy about that. And this next contemporary read is one I got based purely on what the cover shows it might sort of be about. Not really. Let me explain. So I got Take Me On by Katie McGarry, which is the fourth book in the Pushing the Limits companion novels. By the way, I thought this book wasn't coming out till the 27th of this month, and I saw it at my local Books A Million and immediately grabbed it because I was like, oh, I think they put it out a little early. So I'm pretty happy about that, because I almost just waited to order it online, but would have to wait till the 27th to get it. But I'm happy I saw it there. The only reason I picked this up is because, like I said, I'm going to try and read more contemporary romances, and this one interested me purely because of the cover. I'm very much into martial arts and kickboxing, and based purely on the boxing bag here, it has something to do with either boxing or kickboxing. And I know in my head that this story probably isn't going to have really any boxing or martial arts in it at all, and it's purely going to be romance. But in my mind, it attracted me to it because of that, and I'm just going to say that I hope it has at least a little bit of boxing in it because that would interest me more so. But that, yes, and I know it's a stupid reason, that's pretty much the reason why I picked it up. And I really like the fact that all of these hardcovers have pictures on the inside actually on the book. So we'll see. Maybe if I like it, I will collect the rest of the series. And yeah, so this summer sometime in the next couple months, I might pick this one up. The last two books are graphic novels. The first one I got, I don't remember whose channel I was watching when I saw this book, but it is East of West, book 1 by Hickman, Dragota, and Martin. Not too sure what their first names are, but that's what it says. As far as I know, this is some kind of Western sci-fi, I want to say. Again, like I said, I'm into the sci-fi thing right now, and when I saw this particular one on this person's channel, it sounded really cool, and the artwork is really pretty. I also ordered some more graphic novels online, so look forward to that. I might actually do a graphic novel haul in the next month or so, so we have that one. And then the last one I got because it was on clearance at Books A Million for like $5, and that is Once Upon a Time, Shadow of the Queen by, well, it's based off the series created by Edwin Kitsis and Adam Horowitz. I'm not too sure who the artist is. Maybe something you guys don't know, but I absolutely love Once Upon a Time. It has its ups and downs. There are some seasons that I like better than others in this show. Season 1 is particularly one of my favorites, and I absolutely love the Huntsman, and I think this is kind of their backstory about more about the Huntsman and the Queen, so we'll have to see. I really like this art style too, so I was excited, and it was on clearance, so why not, right? So those were all the new releases or continuations, graphic novels that I picked up in the last month or so. Like I said, there will be a manga haul coming up, and also I will be doing another haul with an Amazon unboxing, possibly, unless I get really antsy and open the box before I record it. We'll see. Regardless, by the end of this week I will have more books to show you. As always, if you are interested in any of the books that you've seen or have read any of the ones that you've seen in this haul before, please let me know your thoughts down below, and I will talk to you guys later.